What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video we have another L5P, but he is, you know, emissions improved. He's a good truck. He doesn't stink. He's nice, quiet, but as you guys see, he is massive. This thing is just ginormous. I mean, here's a little comparison difference between mine and his. He makes my truck look stock, and I mean, this thing is, I don't know what, let's actually meet him. There he is, Mr. Right. Kyle. So tell us a little bit about this beast of yours. How tall is this thing?
So it's, we think it's set at 10.
Okay.
It's the adjustable 8 to 10 CST lift. Okay. With the upgraded leaf springs. But we have it pretty much, I got about 1.5 to 2 inches of space, so it's probably roughly about 10. Okay. On 37s, they're 37, 1350, 22.
Oh, these are 37s?
37s, yeah.
Wow, I'm looking at them by mine. They look like way bigger than mine.
Yeah, these are, they're the 13.5 by 22s, the fuel hostage wheels. I actually wanted 20s, but the hostage wheels only come in 22 for my specific bolt pattern. So, yeah, you see there's a little bit of a gap in there, so it's still got a little bit of room. But it's roughly set at about 10.
You still have some down travel.
Yeah.
Dang, this is beautiful. Look at that. Wow.
So it's a 2019 L5P Duramax, the Midnight Edition.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I got the 2,500 amp steps just because I got the def tank, which will be gone in about a month. Yeah, so if you guys remember from my last video what I was telling you about, no offense to Kyle, but you know, these things are just hideous, man. I don't know why GM would ever do this. Like, out of all the places in the trucks, why would you just pick it right there? I mean, even look how they make the steps look. I mean, I think it was last minute, man, honestly. I think they realized, oh, now we got to put this on here, just throw it.
Yeah, throw it on and just, you know, we'll figure it out in 2020.
Yeah. So I got the CST shocks in the back and the upgraded leaf springs. According to CST, this gives it 6.5 inch of lift in the rear. So there's no blocks on there. Yeah, this is a different leaf spring. Holy moly, look at that, guys.
Now, wow, this is pretty incredible. So he's got no blocks on here at all.
It does sag about 1 inch, I would say, in the rear.
But how about ride-wise? I'm sure people are going to say it probably... Smooth. It is smooth.
It's actually not, it's more smooth now and softer than it was with stock. I thought it was going to be more rough.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be a stiffer ride.
Yeah, but it's not.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to have to go ride in this thing and check it out and see. And this thing, well, you got a nice exhaust on here. What is?
No, it's stock.
It's stock, or you just put a tip on it?
Big torpedo that was right here?
Yeah, it comes out.
I cut it off and put the 4 to 6 on here.
Nice.
Just a tip.
Look at that, guys. So clean.
For now.
For now, yeah. For now, we will try to. I'll try to get some video and some footage of him, and I'm sure his buddy Joe is going to help him delete it also.
He's definitely gonna help me.
Yeah, you guys saw from the last video how intense it is to delete these things, and how much work and how much time it takes to delete these trucks.
So I got the Gen Y hitch. It's the 15-inch drop. It's pretty big, but when I tow my boat, it's about the right height that I need.
Yeah, I did see your Instagram, so we're gonna have to go to Havasu together and
oh yeah, do a review of the boat.
Yeah, go cruise the boat, cruise our boats out.
Even though this is 10-inch on 37s, it still makes the truck look little.
Yeah, his boat, guys. When you check out go check out his Instagram. I will put his link down in the description. He's got a beautiful, beautiful boat. I just saw it recently, and it looks good. I can't wait. You know, obviously desert season is over. River season is coming up now, and you'll see some more river vlogs. I'm gonna try to keep it exciting and hope I can get them exciting as a desert. But you guys know the desert is like my love, my passion. The river, you know, it's nice, but the problem at night, it's just too damn hot to sit outside, relax, have a drink, smoke a cigar. You know, as you guys, you know, I love to do. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best and make it exciting for you. But I noticed you had a tonneau cover. What kind of cover is this? I can't even. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I can't get up in here.
Here, I'll open it so you get underneath if you want. Oh, hold on.
Hold on. Us 5'7" guys over here can't get up there real quick. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Hey, speak for yourself, bro. I'm 5'10".
Oh, sorry. Hold on, guys. Let me.
So this is the G2 backflip.
Okay.
You know, believe it or not, I was actually gonna go with what you have, but then I saw your video of how you. Well, I think your cousin, I believe. Was
yeah.
So I went with the aluminum
nice.
one instead. It's nice, you know.
Yeah, it looks more sturdy, more beefier.
Yeah,
the aluminum one.
I only got it so my kids' stuff doesn't fly out. Otherwise, it'd be all in the cab and scratch my tent, and I don't want to do that. So that's basically why I got it.
Nice. Now, how does this just fold?
Yeah. So there's 2 little levers right here, like, and you pull it. They're right here.
Oh, okay.
And then so it just closes, and then it goes right here, and then you got to do it again if you want to go more.
The second
and then it
part.
just keeps going, and then you could either lift it all the way up, or you could just clip it.
Nice.
Nice. And then the only thing about this one, I don't know how yours is, but I have to close the tailgate first. So you got to go right here,
okay,
and then you close the tailgate, and then this goes on. Because if you don't, it basically hits this and damages it.
Okay. Yeah, mine. I know it doesn't really matter just because it clips, and these little clips on the left and the right side of mine. So it doesn't matter if the tailgate's open or closed. But you know, this cover looks more sturdy, you know, stronger. Because I mean, as of right now, even with my cover, the inside, I will show you guys where there's like some leather, it's like coming off. Okay. So the material, durability wise, you know, I would say, yeah, I like the cover, but they are not that strong. And the only reason I got that cover, guys, like I've told you, is because, again, this is a good one. I didn't want to lose any bed space because I have my 60-gallon fuel tank back there. So I needed that. So a cover like this, a cover like that is the best thing if you guys want to keep your, you know, 6'6" foot bed and still have full storage and not lose any room in the bed. Yeah, do you have any train horns, any interior upgrades?
I'm doing bags. So I'm going to add the airbags.
Nice.
The pump and all that stuff in it. That's gonna be for towing, because I do, when I hook up my boat, it does bring the ass end down a lot.
Yeah, and
I'd say a couple inches.
And you feel that bounce.
Yeah.
That's one thing. When I hooked up my toy hauler on my truck before it was bags, I had to put before I had the airbags, I had to add it because it would drop and it would cause it to bounce going down the road. And I couldn't stand that. So as far as engine mods, is there any engine mods to this, or it's just?
As far as engine mods, no tune, no nothing like that. It's completely stock.
Okay.
Like I said, it is going to be deleted, and I'm going to do the 165 tune. But what's nice about PPEI is they send you a bunch of different tunes. So if you're that type of guy that doesn't care about all the high horsepower and torque, and you're worried about your drivetrain and stuff like that, grenading it and whatnot, you could do stock. So it's a 0 horsepower, 0 torque increase. So it's just stock, but it takes all the emissions off. So it's
nice. Okay.
Yeah. But you could go all the way up to 220 horsepower.
Holy
Not
crap.
sure about the torque. I'm assuming probably almost double, probably 400 extra torque.
Oh, it's probably, probably. Yeah. That's, whew.
But yeah, it's nice. There's a bunch of different options you could pick. So I'll probably go in the middle.
Nice.
Anywhere from 140 to 160, somewhere around there. So.
Hey, you know what? I mean, a lot of you guys, you know, ask me, is deleting a truck important? Well, like he was saying, if you guys want it just to protect the truck, you know, just to get that soot out of the motor, you know, just get that crap out. Because if you guys notice, and I've done it before on my truck, when I do an oil change on my truck, and you know, I can go drive it 3, 4, 5,000 miles, and I pull that dipstick, it's still clear. If I pull his dipstick, I can do an oil change on his truck right now, put brand new oil in it, start it, pull the dipstick, and his oil will be black. That's just because how much soot is built up in these motors.
Oh yeah, and we'll send you some pictures too. You can see all the soot buildup when we deleted his truck.
Joe's truck?
Oh yeah, it was a lot.
Wow.
It was a lot, yeah.
All right, well, you mind going for a ride?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. All right, guys, Kyle's gonna let me drive this thing. Just give me a second here. Let me
microfiber cloths.
Let me get in this thing.
I'm a little OCD like you, dude. I got cloths.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, those are my favorite brushes right there. All right, guys, let's get in this thing.
Ooh, she's toasty.
All right. Oh, woo. I don't know, you know how between Kyle and Ryan, you know, these guys in their trucks that are just massive.
It's a complex, bro.
They're pretty they're pretty damn tall, these things.
I forgot.
Oh, check this out, guys. He's got tire pressure lights on. So do you have the sensors in here, or do you run this low tire pressure and nobody's turned the sensor off for you?
I don't have the snap-on thing. Like
okay, so we're gonna take Kyle's truck up to my shop over here, and we're gonna turn the sensors off so it doesn't have to stare at this light. Joe, did you have this in your truck? I don't remember seeing the light.
No, I just have mine up at like, I don't know, what am I, 65 or something. I need to do it too.
Yeah, we'll do it on your truck, because you don't want to run that tire pressure too high because you will destroy those motors.
Yeah, I want to go lower on them, so we'll do that after this.
So we're going to do that after, or we're down here. We're going to go hook their trucks up and get rid of these tire lights. And again, if you guys are in the San Diego area, you can come to my shop. We'll do it for you. It's really not that big of a deal. It's very easy. It takes about 2 minutes. It's not that difficult to do. But now let's go drive this beast, and let's see how smooth it is, because he says it's pretty smooth, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, it's better than when it was stock, which I didn't believe when the guy was telling me. I'm like, there's no way.
Okay.
But it is, even with the MTs. Yeah, you can see my fuel mileage, the difference.
Yeah, guys, looks like he's getting about 13.6. Wow. That's crazy. I was gonna say why, but I remember this isn't deleted.
Right, and that's highway miles. I usually, this is like a weekend truck, so that's all highway miles. So,
and you guys saw the difference between Joe's truck. Joe was getting about 18. Kyle's getting barely 14.
Yeah, and Joe gets like 22 on the highway, 23.
Wow.
So it's about 10 miles of the gallon difference when you delete them.
That's incredible. All right, well, let's go for a drive.
Oh, plus Eddie gets to see what a stock L5P drives like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now you feel a stock one. But
Yeah,
it's still got 910 foot-pounds of torque stock, so it's still pretty good.
Well,
But it's definitely different from a deleted one.
Well, here's the thing about that. So, and there's been some videos out there, and I want to test this, and I'm going to do it with some LMLs and L5P. But when you put this on a dyno and actually test the horsepower in these trucks and torque, they're not pulling up 910 torque or the 445 horsepower. They are actually underrating them, or they're actually overrating them, but supposedly, yeah, they are not the true torque and horsepower. Now, I am going to still do that for you guys. The problem that I'm having is trying to find someone in San Diego that wants to dyno a diesel. That dyno shop that I went to, you guys saw clearly, he wasn't doing it right. We had a lot of, either it was tire slip, torque converter slip, I don't know what it was. And a lot of you guys in the comment section also said, Eddie, that guy's got no idea what he's doing. And I figured that when I got such low numbers. So I'm still looking, but everybody I call, they keep saying, no, diesel's ruined my dyno, or no, I don't go that high. My dyno does not go that high torque-wise to give you that number. So just stay tuned. I'm still trying for you guys, but there's just nobody in San Diego that wants to, you know, give me the time of day and dyno these trucks stock, let alone deleted. I can't even find that wants to do it stock. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on this thing here. Let's see. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean it pulls. I mean, it's not slow. It's just not like
Deleted.
Yeah, it's not there. You feel in Joe's truck like the G-force pulling you and sticking you into the seat. This thing, I mean, you know, by all means, it's not slow at all, but it's not deleted. It's not there. You don't have that, like, damn, like when you hit the gas.
Yeah, you see how long that gear was too?
Yeah, that gear was really, really long. It takes a while for it to shift because I believe now this thing on 37s, when I did the math, it's like at a
318.
I think, yeah, I want to say a 318 or a 320 gear ratio. And as you guys know, when I was towing my trailer, when I put mine on 37s and I was dealing with the gear ratio, I couldn't stand it. It kept wanting to shift. It would downshift or would upshift. Then the RPMs would just be so low, wouldn't go nowhere. And then I would downshift and the RPMs would just be so high. I've already reached my max torque, my max peak RPM wise. So that's why I regeared it. I just was not happy, you know, towing wise. And again, I know you guys in the comments, shut about a Ford, shut about a Dodge. Listen, I tested with the Ford, same thing. The only truck that did it no problem was the Dodge. I will give it to that Ram. That motor is incredible. That Cummins just continued to pull and pull and pull. Regardless what gear ratio it was, it still did great. I tested it on a 2500 and a 3500, as you guys saw in my older videos, and they pulled amazing. But now we're gonna still do another pull on Kyle's truck here. We're gonna make a U-turn and see. How does this thing turn, by the way?
Terrible.
It does turn terrible.
It's
okay.
negative 44 offset, so they stick out pretty wide. So.
All right, well, we're gonna see if we can make.
I don't think it's as bad as Ryan's, but
yeah, Ryan's is pretty bad. I'm gonna just take it a little wide here, and we're gonna see if we can.
It'll make the U-turn.
Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, this isn't bad at all, actually.
No.
No, not at all. Shit, that
seemed bad to me.
No, that's a pretty good turn for, you know, I mean the offset and the rims, the tires, everything's on it. That was pretty impressive.
So I did the double tint like you did too.
Yeah, I noticed these are they're pretty damn dark.
So I did dark to match the rear, the factory tint, and then I did limo all the way around on top of it.
Oh, so the 20% and then the limo all the way around.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is your windshield tint or no?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I already have a hard enough time seeing. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, it's...
Sometimes I gotta roll my windows down just to see. But in the daytime, like right now, it's nice.
In the daytime, it's great, yeah.
When I'm at the river and have to, it's real hot.
That's the best.
It's perfect.
All right, guys, here we go. A little pull here. What I noticed also, Joe's truck, RPMs went to almost 3,500. Yours is not really, doesn't want to pass that 3 mark. So about 31, that is,
It'll
you know,
shift.
Yeah, it's shift point. Also, though, you know, gear ratio is going to be different. He's on 35s, you're on 37s.
Right.
And we've lost, sorry man, I lost about a mile per gallon for you.
That's all right.
You know?
Just throw some more diesel in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my speedo's way off now too, since it hasn't been properly tuned.
Recalibrated and stuff.
So it's like when I'm doing 70, he's telling me I'm doing 80.
Yeah, it's
oh wow.
So it's 10 miles an hour. It shows 10 miles an hour slower than what I'm actually doing on the highway, at least.
Wow. And you know what's crazy? This thing is that it feels, just by going over those bumps, this thing feels smoother than Joe's truck.
I know. And it's at 10 inches high.
Yeah.
And with the upgraded leaf springs.
We think it's because of the shocks. We think those
CST shocks are actually pretty good
shocks. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the main thing why, guys, I wanted to go over those bumps, was because on Joe's truck, you felt it, you know, pretty damn good. It your butt was shaking in the seat for sure. This thing really didn't move at all. And you guys got the same tires, except you're on 37s, he's on 35s.
Right.
He's got more leaf springs in the rear. That's one thing I was worried about. I wondered if having those leaf springs, this thing is just going to be horrible. But believe it or not, this thing is very, very smooth for the amount of leaf springs that's back there. And did you come up with that idea, or who told you to do that?
No, when I was looking at the CST kit, I went with the upgrade leaf springs. I actually did it because of D-Max Rhino. Because of Rhino, he was saying that he doesn't like doing blocks on his last truck, the one that got totaled. So I went with the upgrade leaf springs also. But then I did it for towing because I actually thought it was gonna be stiffer. So I thought, oh, cool. When I put my boat on, it won't sag as much, but it's actually softer.
Yeah,
which I didn't think it was gonna be.
This ride is extremely soft.
Yeah, it's nice. But now I need bags though for when I tow, because it does drop at about 3 inches.
I think if you go with that airlift, this thing will ride perfect.
Right.
That 7,500 or 5,000, this thing will ride really, really smooth. Here we go, another U-turn. This is a little tighter one. Oh, dude, this thing,
Does it turn better than yours?
This thing, I feel like, it turns better than mine. I don't know. This thing has zero problem trying to turn.
Shoot.
It really is good.
Yeah, this has a really good turning radius, but it's a smooth truck for, you know, as you guys say, I don't want to lift them, it's such a rough ride. This thing isn't rough at all, especially with these leaf springs. Now, you thought though those leaf springs were going to be stiffer, and they weren't. I thought softened it up a little bit.
It did, yeah.
Okay.
Which is good for, I mean, how often do you tow? You're mostly driving your truck with nothing on it.
Correct.
So it actually is nicer, and that's what the airbags are going to come into play. They'll help me out with that.
So did you have to do anything when you did this lift? You know, everybody wants to know, do you have to hack up these trucks or start chopping stuff? A lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah, not too bad. It's all about your offset. So like yours is roughly set at about 5, right? You think? But you have 37.
My offset on my rims?
So you know your lift is at 5, correct?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, that's what we think. We're
roughly, it's
roughly at
adjustable,
5.
So it's roughly at 5. See, I'm sitting about 10. But I had to cut a little more than you just because the offset is so different. I'm sticking out about, what, good 5 inches?
What? Yeah, maybe? What is this, a negative?
This is a negative 44.
Negative 44 offset.
Yeah, negative 44 offset.
On 22s.
22 by 12s. So they're 12-inch wide wheels with 2.5-inch tire. So I did have to hack it. You can see right here where I cut. I cut it at an angle right here, all the way down. And then I actually cut the bolt right here, if you can see, was right here. So I cut that off and then re-drilled it and re-put it in, and then that way I could it'll make the turn. And also,
that's not bad.
On Joe and I's truck, we both did this too. If you notice on the new L5Ps, these things come down to like right here. They stick down like another 5 inches. It's insane. So we cut across and then an angle to meet with the original. So we did that. So these things will go down to about right here, which means you'll have to cut all the way to about right there.
Oh wow, I never noticed that.
It looks stupid, so.
Yeah, I've never even noticed that. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see on mine the difference compared to, you know, here's his compared to mine. Mine's a lot bigger.
And the GMCs
I never noticed
a little different.
Yeah, I did hear it's a little easier on the GMCs, because on mine, all I had to cut was in here, right over here, and then I cut this down right here, but I didn't have to cut that bolt. Right, that bolt wasn't in the way for me.
So we were talking to the guys that lifted my truck, and they said the GMCs are slightly different than the Chevys.
Yes,
so
I heard that.
You actually could fit a little bit bigger of a tire on a GMC.
Yep.
So, and then the passenger side is actually like a shorter distance. I had to cut more, not on this part, but I had to actually cut this part because the tire hit. Yeah, but the other side I didn't have to.
Oh wow.
So, and then if you notice, we were talking about the delete versus not delete and the steps. So the steps are totally different. So if you look, I'll hold it so it stays. I can't turn my tire.
You can't turn, yeah.
So
Wow.
I did that with my wife when she left the door open, and I went to go turn, and I heard it grab this.
Oh crap.
So compared to yours are nice and tucked away.
Yeah,
and they sit back about 5-6 inches.
Yes, yeah.
So mine don't. So these arms they're totally different. The 2500 steps are completely different.
A lot of you guys have asked me and DM me, Eddie, how come your steps don't stick out like his? Because these are the 1500. Same thing with Joe's. He's got the 1500 brackets on there where it makes it tuck in more. And in this example, because Kyle has the def tank, he cannot do that. It's not going to be able to tuck in because it'll just hit this def tank. I mean, I can't even stick my finger in here. There's no room at all to, you know, get this tucked up under there because of that def tank.
Yeah, so once it's deleted, these are going away, and I'll just sell them and then put the 1500s.
Put the 1500s, yeah.
Absolutely, there's no question.
And now
better tucked away. It's hard to keep clean being black.
Yeah,
too.
being black, man. I had one black car, and I'm like, woof, I'll never do that again.
That PureTech system is nice.
Yeah. Oh, you got that?
Yeah. It's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Water.
I will update you guys for you on my PureTech system. A lot of you guys have asked me, Eddie, how is it? Do you still use it? Believe it or not, I do still use it. It's been almost a year now. I have not got it replaced. The light is still green. It's still good. It works amazing. Comment down below. I want to hear you guys' comments and let me know what you guys think. But that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.